Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be making the other two forms for a minum and a plusle. So these forms are based on divide and times. So we're going to start off with the divide. So for the divide, I'm going to go with a weird green, and then zoom out. We got to make this like head. So actually, for the main body colour, we'll do what every minum usually has, which is some weird, minum and plusle, which minum plusle have, is like this weird head shape. I decided to get rid of the outline. I'm only doing outlines for the paradoxes, as they will be a lot more complicated for design wise. Anyway, so coming back to this, it looks like we have an egg. So I decided to do little pouches that they usually have. And we had that 100, then we do this, then we do that. Then I had to get some reference up, so I searched for divide. Wait, no. I forgot the note. Minum. Wait, that's minimum. Why am I messing up so bad? Minum, and then I realised it has the little thingy there. So then I decided to go here, and then this would be what they are. So I realised that's gonna be too much. Then I take it down to 2, and then I realised I just messed it up. But now once I do that and then do that, we got pretty much minum. I decided to call this Divmun. But Divinum, I don't know what I'm gonna call this. We're gonna call it for now Divmun, I guess, because minum and then plusle. Anyways, I decided to give it quite a worried-ish smile, but has this radiating green again, which it has a worried face, I guess. Now look at minum. It has this weird, these weird black eyes. So I just give them this, and they usually have this white glow in them. So that's what we're gonna do. I get rid of that, and then boom, Divmun's head is nearly done. Now we're gonna work on making its ears. So now I started off by making its ears a lot different to minum's. I want its ears to look a little bit more worried than minum's, since minum's looks always like energetic, and the green colour that I'm taking from minum is actually it's shiny, which I think both of them are going to be based on their shiny. So ready for next one, I search up plusle just so I can get it shiny, which it takes me for some time to find it, but I decided to wait for a bit to find it. Anyways, back to the main drawing. I decided to give it these very saddened ears or something. Then I moved that back. Then I went back to this ear. Then I got the radioactive green thing, and then decided to do a quick little thingy over its ear to make it look a little bit like a worried pup. Then we copy that. I know they're supposed to be bunnies or something. Then I accidentally copied that. I don't know why, but I feel jittery. If anybody in the comments knows how to fix that, please let me know. Alright, so after I'd done that, I decided to look at what the hell, and then I'm just looking at all these plusle extras, Oh, some people made some really good ones. Some people made some extra really good ones. Move back at this to Divmun. Then I have to look. So they have a pretty simple design. So I decided to just slap on the simple body that they mostly have. I'm gonna shrink this down because Divmun is gonna be like them all. They don't get an evolution, and that makes sense. Anyways, so after I've done this, that was Divmun done. So that is like the hand right now are done. Now we need to do a little bit of that. Then we put the green orbs in its hands, but I don't think it has much of a design wise of what they're supposed to look like. And what I'm really scared for doing Divmun is the fact that its tail has a floating bit, just has the little thingy there. So then I decided, but I will come back to it. I decided to work on its tail next, so I have it out of the way though. So I decided to put the tail in this drooping thing, since division always makes things lower. I don't know if anybody else sees it, but that's stuttering when I move it. Anyways, I decide to load in a little bit further, just so I can get it looking perfect. And boom, it was a nice tail that was drooping. Then I decided to try this. Since it is Pokemon, I think it would make sense for some floating elements though. So I wasn't actually scared. So me remembering that, I actually thought this would still make sense as a Pokemon, since gravity in Pokemon doesn't really make sense, or how their gravitational pull is. So then we just have to do a little bit of an easy design for the legs, and it should be done. That is right there. I started to make it look very, very eager, or kind of bored or something, and that is Divmun. I hope you like him, and his special move will be, and his signature move, because I think they all got a signature move, the plusle minum, will be divide down. Let me just check. Actually, no. Right, so now let's move on to, which one was it? It was called Times. I decided to call it Time Muscle. So it still has that pulse in it. And then I decided to get this. I had to look for the color I wanted. I didn't want to do blue, so I decided to do this purple, because I thought that would suit it a bit. So before I got that, I decided to put a purple orb, and I forgot I need to shrink the volumes down, so let's just do that. And boom, the Divmun is actually finished now. Beastly number really overshadows them, but we don't care about that. Then we get the body color. It's kind of weird that I'm doing this. Oh, by the way, if you watched my last video on making the paradoxes, you would have remembered that I was a big fan of this design for some reason. I don't know, but something about this design was really nice, and the cracked up and torn pieces of it being blue in that actually kind of made it seem like a Pokemon. Anyways, whatever. I wanted to make this one seem eager for everything that's going to happen. So I immediately work on the ears, and I decided to make the ears a little bit more standing up. Just like they're ready to attack something. Like either it's ready to attack up something, or it is is in a hunting position. I get I go over to the purple bit, and this thing really looks like a Pikachu now. Now I add that nice bit of purple. I'm not doing the same thing that I did with Divmun, where I actually spent time making this because I don't know how this one's going to look out in the end. But after I do that, I decided to add these more big pouches, and then I decided to give it these nice massive the X's really look nice on this guy. And then after I just add the little eyes in the background, it looks amazing. Then I just add the nice white.
I'm recording the video.
Then I add the nice white in the eyes, and that will allow it to look quite. Anyways, after I added the white into the nice eyes, they look quite shocked or something. So maybe they're ready for something. I don't know. Maybe they're thinking of something that we aren't. But now we get to move on to my favourite part of any of those designs, the body, because it's the most simple. I think if I did this one first, it would be a less interesting idea, because look at them. The first one was just like a lot more Pokemon like. Anyways, I decided to, for some reason there was pieces that weren't there, but anyways after that I decided to add I added the nice plump little purple blobs on their hands. And then I add the nice tail, which is very eagerly standing out, ready to grab at it, or if something attacks it, I feel like this thing would like shock it multiple times just to make sure it's not there anymore or something. I don't know. This thing, it looks not menacing. This thing looks the least menacing thing would have ever seen. I mean, I would probably think this, but maybe that's this thing's tactic. Look not menacing, then when people trust you, you attack them. That would be a great strategy, actually. Anyways, I get the after this, Toyoso is nearly done. If you have any better name ideas, please put them in the comments. Wait, where's the eyes? But for some reason that happened. So now it looks like he has a massive leg. Then I way enlarge that leg because it would make it look tiny, and then boom. Then now I delete that bit. Then we make this guy a little bit shorter. And then boom. That is Toyoso. Now I would like to see your guys' opinion on these two. The more shy and probably more obedient Divmun, and the more attackive or very joyful Toyoso. I kind of wanted its name to sound like tussle, like it's trying to fight somebody, but both of these look like plusle and minum, and would definitely make sense in the Pokemon universe. If you want, guys, I would make another video making these guys into something like Beastly Number, a Paradox Pokemon, which I think would be a great idea. But hey, it's your decision, guys. So, anyways, since this is quite a video, but I don't think But now I want you all to see some other ones that I haven't shown off yet. So here is Piable, Pidgeyrock, and Pidgeotto. And we're going to see the Ascent versions of Growlithe and Arcanine, the confidence Pokemon, because I feel like it got a little bit more confident the more it evolved. Then we're going to move. I don't think I showed off. I'm trying to think of Pokemon I haven't shown you guys yet, but I think that's all. But if you want, I can give a... And so yeah, here is Divmun and Tyoso, the brand new plusle and minum Pokemon. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and goodbye.